Okay, so you've created a block. It's in your drawing here. There's my gasket block there. You want to be able to reuse these blocks really quickly and really easily. Now, if you want to insert a block, I'm in the 2D drafting and annotation workspace and in the Home tab. I can go to block right here and go to insert. Now, it may be that I have a great big list of blocks in the drawing and I don't know which one's which. Wouldn't it be nice just to have like a dialog box or an interface that's graphical and shows you what the block looks like, and you can just drag and drop it into the drawing? Let's have a look at doing that. You can do that in AutoCAD very easily. Let's just cancel the insert dialog box there. What we're going to look at are what is known as tool palettes. Go up to your View tab in your ribbon, and in the Palettes panel here, you have Tool Palettes. Let's click there. Now, tool palettes can include commands, they can include hatch patterns, they can include blocks. You get an amazing amount of standard tool palettes. If I just click there, where those palette tabs are bunching up, you can see that there's all these different palettes that you can use in AutoCAD. Now, the good thing about the tool palettes is it's a palette. I can auto hide that if I want to, so I can just hover and it appears when I need it to. I'm going to switch auto hide off in this case. Now, I want a new tab to put my gasket block onto. So let's have a look at how that works. I right-click over the title bar here, and I want a new palette on the shortcut menu. There's my new palette tab, and I'm going to call that blocks, just B-L-O-C-K-S, like that, and enter. So there's my tool palette. Now, I want to move that up, so I right-click over the tab and move it up, so it is actually at the top there, as you can see. Now, what I want to do is take my gasket onto that palette. How do I do that? Real easy. Select the block. Do not use the grip. Just left-click and hold on any part of the block that isn't the grip, and drag over this way and release. And there's my gasket there. It tells me the name of the block. Little lightning symbol tells me it's a dynamic block. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to click on this block, click on the grip, and move it up here a bit, so we know that that was our original block. If I hit escape to deselect it, and then click and drag on this block in my palette, notice I'm bringing in a brand new block. As soon as I bring it in, though, the attribute kicks in, so we'll give that, say, gasket 100, and we know it's a different block because, look, the attribute says 100, and that was gasket 99. So it works as a default block off of your palette very quickly and very easily. Now, what I might need to do there as well is I might actually need to put some text and some separators on my palette. So it's a right click, and I'm going to add some text there, and I'm going to call it metric blocks. So I'll just type that in there and press enter, and then I can put some separators in. So again, just put the pointer over the palette, right click, add separator there, and then I might right click there and add another separator after the block as well. That's how quick and easy it is to get your block onto your tool palette. One quick thing to remember though, it may be that the blocks on the palette aren't metric. They might be imperial, might have different units. Just come into the drawing area, right click, and on the shortcut menu go to options. And you need to go to your User Preferences tab here. Source Content Units, you need to check what they are. In my case, doesn't matter because I know that everything's metric. But my source content units need to be millimeters, and my target drawing units also need to be millimeters. If I OK that now, will that make a change when I drag my gasket in? No, it won't, because it knew that already. That's the good thing. I'll just cancel that one there for the moment. So you can see there that my gasket settings are okay. If I right click over that gasket there and go to properties, you can see that the scale is 1:1. There's the scale there. So that's all working, but make sure you go to your options dialog box and user preferences just to check that source and target units. So that's how you utilize your blocks and your tool palettes for content reuse.